Chapter 12. Sri Sadguru said, Sri Krishna, the very embodiment of truth, wisdom, and bliss, is the Supreme Being. The Trinity of Godhead and also all others are but His manifestations only. In all the Vedantic precepts, only Sri Krishna is extolled as the Purushottama, the creator of all the world, the one endowed with all virtuous qualities, the one who is eternally bondless, independent, and omnipotent. All living beings are under the suzerainty of Sri Krishna. They never enjoy absolute freedom. It is the natural duty of all souls to engage in the service of Sri Krishna, which bestows upon them all good. Thinking deep about the worshipper and the worshipped, I have arrived at this conclusion. The worshipped is the Purushottama. The worshippers are in reality females, for all the worshippers are lacking in masculinity and the quality of being all powerful. Only the worshipped possess that quality. Hence, Sri Krishna, who is worshipped by all, is the sole Purushottama. Sri Krishna, the primeval and eternal entity, and the sole supreme being alone is the Purushottama. Even the Vedas identify him alone as the Purushottama. The virtuous Vaishnavas who have understood the import of Vedic philosophy with pious hearts filled with gopi prem fondly worship Sri Krishna as their spouse. The foolish ones, engulfed by self-pride, consider themselves to be masculine in vain. They fall prey to Kala, time, due to unavoidable slavery to the Lord. He who is dependent on by time, nature, souls, and the five elements alone is the Purushottama. He who is depended on by time, nature, souls, and the five elements alone is the Purushottama. Sri Krishna in whole controls the Devas, men, the Gandharvas, the Siddhas, and Vidyadharas, and others are enfolded is the only Purushottama. Sri Krishna, in whose control the Devas, men, the Gandharvas, the Siddhas, the Vidyadharas, and others are enfolded, is the only Purushottama. There was a famous princess named Meera. She had nurtured Prema Bhakti towards Lord Krishna right from her childhood. She was very good at singing and was an adept in playing on the veena. She was young, charming, and had a deep understanding of the essence of Prema Bhava. She was always engaged in singing melodiously in praise of Sri Giridhari. Due to her deep love for him, she was oblivious to the restrictions imposed by Vedic precepts and the code of worldly life. A Rajput king, Kumbhaji, came to know of Meera's beauty. He wanted to marry the girl who had offered her heart to Lord Krishna. Meera's parents tried to convince her in many ways, yet Meera, who was rooted in Gopi Bhava, considered Lord Krishna to be her spouse. Despite being a Vaishnava, Meera's father was afraid of public censure. Hence, he arranged to give Meera in marriage to King Kumbhaji. Meera was suffering the pangs of separation from Lord Krishna. Foregoing food and water, she became lean. Foregoing sleep, Meera was heaving deep sighs of sorrow. Weeping in distress and rolling on the ground, she grieved, her body wrapped with dust. Her father brought the doctors to treat her. Meera spoke thus with her distressed father. Meera said, "There is some cure for all diseases, but there is no medicine to cure the agony of separation from Lord Krishna. None can understand the depth of my feeling. Krishna Kirtan is the only panacea for this." Sri Sadguru said, listening to these words of Meera, the physicians retreated silently. Meera continued to suffer the agony of separation from Lord Krishna. The ocean of compassion, Lord Krishna, with bluish complexion, appeared in her dream and spoke very kindly. Sri Bhagavan said, "O my beloved, do not feel sad. You are a character in my dramatic Leela. I am going to engage in a transcendental pastime, making you the wife of another man. Hence, agree to marry him. In reality, I will be your spouse always." Sri Sadguru continued. When Meera listened to these words spoken by the Devadeva, the sovereign Bhagavan, she became sad and then gave her approval for the marriage. Kumbhaji married her ceremoniously. He became very happy to find the deep loving devotion of Meera to Sri Krishna. Even after her marriage, Meera continued to render loving service to Lord Krishna daily without fear. Thus ends chapter 12 entitled Meera Charitam 1 of Book 6 of Sri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.